Hi YouTube, this is Retta. I am going to do a reading on Jeff Sessions. I didn't realize that today he was going to testify in front of the Senate. So I'm going to look to see how is he feeling, what's the outcome of it, and how is it going to affect Trump. So we'll see I don't know how long the reading is going to be, but that's where I'm going with it. Also, I just cleansed myself. I cleansed my this table, everything, because last night I did a reading. Actually, a two readings, but I didn't post one. I did one on Maxine Waters and her crazy energy, and then after her, I did it on Theresa May. And Theresa May, it's like I couldn't get a firm. Usually, when I do a reading with someone, they feel like a friend next door. Like they feel like a friend, like I've had always. Anytime I do a reading, it feels like I know somebody, like I know them. It's weird. It's hard to explain. It's like I know them. But Theresa May was like at arm's length. It was like I really couldn't get a grasp on her energy. I want to do her again to see, because there was some things that I just didn't understand in that reading. So I really want to go into it again. But I'm going to do Sessions. I am dying to use this tarot deck. I think it's called the Tubula. What's it called? The Tabula Munda. You know me and my pronounce. I've been dying to use it because it's so tough. Like, I don't know how I'm going to read it. This is the first time that I'll ever use it. But I'm dying to try it. So we'll see. I'll pull a couple of cards and see how it goes. And if it doesn't go that great, then I'll switch over to my new Paladina, because I think this reading is too important. You know, I always want to try new decks, but sometimes I feel like things are too important to leave to chance. When you're trying out new decks, you don't know how the energy you'll work with it, because it's like even though they're inanimate objects, it's like energies. The creator has an energy that kind of puts in it, and then the deck itself has an energy. And then it takes on some of your energy, and sometimes it works well together, and sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see. But I want to date Jeff Sessions. The first thing I came up with him is that he is, I believe, where the heck did he go? He is, the judgment comes first. So I can see why it's judgment, the high priestess, and justice. I can see why he's an attorney, like especially like an attorney general, because he has, in his soul, he wants to fight for what's right and what's wrong, or what he feels is wrong. Remember, they have a high moral code, but it doesn't mean that it's the same morals as all of us. You know, we all have a different moral code. So he takes a full stance in what he believes. So he would be very stubborn. He has his beliefs, whether right and wrong, and he's going to fight for them, every truth. And he has good instincts with that high priestess. He has some good instincts. He has that little bit of feminine energy with the high priestess, kicks into his intuition really good. So he has good instincts and good intuition. So, and that would help him in law, in him prosecuting cases. So I can see that. All right. This card, by the book. Look at. He is by the book. He walks a straight line, whether you like him or not. I don't know too much about him. He is by the book. He has, I think that's so funny. He is like by the book. Okay, let's see another card. Mending. So, you know, he's by the book and he's mending. It's like, maybe mending relationships. Maybe he was put in place in a change in the wind. This card's coming out a lot. So mended. I think that he's put in place, because I see him in the middle. So his mending abilities. Like I said before, Trump isn't a he isn't a regular politic, and nobody really accepts him. Republicans, Democrats, nobody really accepts him. So him being put in place is like amending to bring some of the Republicans. He has his relationships with the fellow Democrats and Republicans was helping Trump. So he was brought in to kind of try to meld and mend relationships and bring people closer together. Whether it worked or not, I don't know. It's a change in the wind. I see this. I keep seeing this card. I just think that politics, whether you like Trump, you don't like, I look at him as a symbol of chaos, like chaos magic, that, you know, anything is possible and nothing will ever be the same. And I find that the wind is blowing. That politics here in the United States, I don't know about the world, but I know here in the United States will never, 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 ever be the same again. Never. You know, so whether you like Trump or not, I think it's a good thing that politics will never be the same again. Ever. I think people are more, you know, whether they woke up and still feed into the madness of this media or whatever, it just it woke people up. It woke people up to say, hey, things aren't right. Whether you're fighting for or against or what your cause is, things are like, the energy is crazy. It's like things will never be the same again, and that's always a good thing. We need change. Okay, I want to see where Sessions is now. Where is he at right now in his head? So right now in his head, he wants to put his thoughts and his words in action. So that's what's on his mind, is putting his thoughts and his words in action and going forth. What's crossing him? What's crossing him is that, you know, he's really going to have to, you know, stand his ground. So what's crossing him is he's going to be on the defense. It's going to be kind of fiery, you know, or he's going to perceive it as kind of fiery. He's going to be on defense, but he's going to stand his ground. He's going to show solidarity. He's going to be strong. He's going to be precise. He might, you know, you might see some passion in him. You might see some emotion in him. Maybe you've never seen before, because he always seems so put together. But he's going to stand strong in what he believes. Okay, underneath is the Eight of Wands. So things are going to come, you know. I think it's all coming at him quickly. So things are coming at him quickly. The underline of this, he's going to stand his ground. And it's like constant. Things are coming at him quickly. Things are coming at him quickly. What's the past? It's the Ace of Cups. What's in regards to this Ace of Cups? The Queen of Wands. The Prince of Cups. So in this past, you know, I think that I think this is more in his past. It's a relationship with the woman. It might be his wife. So his wife and his son. So that's what's, you know, if this is his wife, she's very strong. I always say that, you know, these Queen of Wands are no joke. But it's in regards to a relationship with this woman and this Prince of Cups. So I'm thinking it might be his family, his child, his wife. Okay, what's in his mind? The Ace of Wands. He is passionate. He just wants to get this done, get it over with. You might see some passions. He's wondering if things are like, if they're going to ruin him. He's kind of, you know, he's worried about being ruined. Whoops, I'm sorry. We need to kick that. He's worried, even though he's like, oh, come on, let's get this over with. I find that he's, I think it's also what's going to, this is on his mind. I think he wants to bring attention to the wrongness and the debauchery. I think he might bring up the wrongness and the debauchery. I don't think that at first I thought maybe he was worried. He might be a little bit worried about, being attacked, and being ended, but I also think that it's on his mind to passionately talk about, what's going on, how they're trying to, how they're attacking. It might be Trump, how they're attacking Trump, how they're attacking him. It also, there's some Seven of Cups, so, there is some, he has some emotions. He has some emotions, so that's what let me see. I might have to bring some other cards. The Ten of Cups. So, in the future, I feel like he's going to be okay. The Priestess, his intuitions is always good. His intuition's going to come out to play. Remember I said his intuition, that's part of his birth card. And success. So in the future, his intuition's proven him right. I'm trying to understand what's on his mind, so is it in regards to him or other people? Let me just see. In regards to him, this is Jeff Sessions. I don't know how long I am. So it's either he might be bringing attention to what they're trying to do, what's going on, how they're trying to put the knives in, how they're trying to ruin things, how they're trying to ruin things, and they're using emotions to do it, people's emotions to do it, and he's gonna strike back with fire. He's prepared. He's prepared. Okay, so let me see. Who is this in regard? Is he afraid of him being ruined, or is it Trump? Or is it the other party? Who is he afraid of? Who is he trying to ruin? Is he trying to ruin? Let's see. The Knight of Rods. So that's going forth with passion. Going forth. I think it's the opposing party. I think he's going to bring up how they are attacking what's wrong. He wants to be the voice of truth. So I don't think it's him worried about being ruined. I don't think so. I think he's going to bring up, or you're going to see him kind of passionate in regards to, both parties, really. It's both parties. Both parties are trying to ruin, and they're working off of emotions. So he's going off of passion right now. He is passionate about what he's going to say today. He's very passionate. He's going forth with passion and vigor. He's not really thinking too much, so that could be a bad thing. He's just going forth with passion and vigor. And he wants the truth. He wants the truth. He wants the truth. He wants the truth. He wants the truth to be out. He wants the truth. He wants the truth. And he wants the truth. And for the naivety to stop and to come together. And to come together. The naivety to stop, a shine on the naivety. He's going to be a force of truth. Okay, I want to see how his testimony is going to be. So I think his testimony might be a little bit more interesting than Comey's. I think we might see some emotions emotional like testimony, not like crying or like firm, passionate. I think he might be a little bit more passionate than we've seen from Comey. Okay, so I want to see how his testimony is going to be. Okay. That was just him as a person. I know this is going to be a long read-in. And then later on, maybe today or tomorrow, I'll do the Brexit. Okay, so let's see. Jeff Sessions. Energy surrounding his testimony. Energy surrounding. So this is what he's going through. He's going right now. He's ready, passionate. By the book. He's still going to look at that same card is coming out. So he's by the book. I want to see. We've seen what was in his mind. Let's see. His testimony. I want to see his relationship and how it's going, how his testimony is going to be for Trump. Okay, Sessions' testimony. Sessions' testimony. So we see what's on his mind. So let's see what he says. How is this testimony going to go? How is this testimony? I'm going to pick 3 cards. The Queen of Cups. There's going to be the Princess of Swords. He's prepared. The Queen of Swords. He's prepared. He's ready to bring things in action. I feel like some of the questions are going to be all over the place. They might not be on topic. They might try to take an emotional, trying to get him to have an emotional reaction. I feel that he's going to be by the book. He's going to show some, but he's prepared. He's prepared. His mind is prepared. His mind is prepared. I think his testimony is going to be fair and very smart. I think he's going to back up what he has to say. I think his testimony is going to be very fair. And I think it's going to even out the testimony before. I think it's going to even things out from before. I think they're going to try to ask him questions to kind of get a reaction out of him. They're going to ask maybe some off-the-wall questions to get, you know. But he's by the book. Like I said, remember how I said his birth card is like Judgment, High Priestess, and Judge? He's really by the book. So he's going to speak his truth. He's going to speak his truth. He's going to speak his truth. And I think he is going to put some damage into the previous testimony. He's going to strike a blow to the previous testimony. And I think that their side, Trump, his words are, I find it's going to be good for Trump. I find that he's going to poke into the other side's testimony. He is prepared. Prepared. He is prepared. Okay, I want to see how this testimony, Sessions' testimony, is going to fare for Trump. For Trump. How is his testimony going to fare for Trump? Sessions' testimony going to fare for Trump. The world. It's going to be, I think it's going to be successful for Trump. The Emperor. Ooh. What does that mean? Ooh. Who is this for? Ooh. So it says, it looks like one side, remember I thought it was, one side looks like it's going to be successful. And the other side, so once, this is Trump, one side is going, I think his side, Trump, because he's looking this way, I still think Trump's side is going to be successful. I think it's going to be successful. I think that the other side, I still believe that there's some underlying issues. I don't think they're going to give up. Whether he testifies or any, like, I don't think they're going to give up. They're not going to give up. This isn't their outcome that they wanted. They're not going to give up. They still have a window of hope. So there's still a window of hope. So they're going to try to go after everything, every vice, everything that they can find. They're still going to go after, whether, even though Sessions is going to come across strong, trustworthy, he's going to poke holes in the other side. I think it's going to be successful for Trump. I think it's going to be successful for Trump. I think this side is still not going to take it. They're still, even though they might, it might do them some, like, a little bit of damage, but they still have hope. They don't care. It might cause, this testimony might cause the other side some damage. They don't care. They're still going to go after constant. They're not going to let this go. They're not going to let this go. No, they're going to create stuff. They're going to create stuff. They're going to create their truth. They're going to create their truth. They're going to create their truth. Their main goal is to put an end to Trump. So Sessions, actually, his testimony is going to be good today. It's going to be strong. He's going to come across as trustworthy. He's going to poke holes into the other side. But the other side is not going to let it go. They are going to manufacture and create their truth because they want to put an end to Trump. So no matter what it goes, this is not the end. It's going to keep going and keep going and keep going. I think they're going to try to get an emotional reaction from Sessions today. I think he's going to come across, he has a plan. He has a plan, He has a plan. I think, how about in public opinion? How is it going to be in public opinion? I think in public opinion, it's still, I think even in public opinion, he's still having to work at it, He's still having to work at the public opinion and whether people will, how this testimony is going to be in public opinion. I think it's exactly, I think there's going to be something that pops up again. How's it going to be in public opinion? In public opinion, I think that it is what it is. People are going to, just I think how they did with Comey's session, like Comey's thing, some people are going to, it's going to give them strength. The other side's going to give them strength. They're going to see, it's going to be like balance. It's like, nothing's really going to change with this testimony. People are going to feel that there's more secrets. They're going to talk about thievery and hoarding money. They're going to talk about, so I don't know if this is going to come up, but I know after I don't know if this is going to come up in the testimony, but I know afterwards, like today, tomorrow, they're going to talk about, more secrets coming out. They're going to talk about, deception and thievery. And they're going to talk about like hoarding wealth or trying to keep wealth for themselves. So I don't really see that this testimony, I think that the side that agrees with Trump is going to be okay with the testimony. I think the side that doesn't agree with Trump, that, there's not going to be any change. I don't think there's going to be any change. I don't think there's going to be any change in public opinion. which is crazy, but I don't think so. I know that's not like a definitive answer, but okay, so we'll see how this goes today. I'm quite curious how the cards is going to go with the testimony. I'm kind of seeing where is this going. I don't really feel any change. I feel like they're still going to go after. I don't feel like that's going to stop anytime soon. They're still going to look. They're still going to look. So it makes no difference, even if Session comes across well and he makes his points and he pokes holes in their case, they're still going to make a case. They're still going to go for it. It's not going to be the end. All right, bye.